One of the biggest fighting points that people have for why they wouldn't touch Bitcoin is people will say stuff like this. So from Brojo in the chat, it says, Bitcoin could be a CIA psyop for all you know. How do you respond to stuff like that?
So if there was a backdoor in it, there isn't a backdoor in it. I run the code, right? And so why would the CIA, if you knew some of the things I know about how the money system works and how many people are trying to break through Bitcoin and how many of that group or NSA and stuff to come to me to try to uh, how is there a way, so you would know the fear versus what this is. I run the code. I run the code myself. I know there's no backdoor. I know if the CIA did this and the CIA is funded, where does the money come from? Do you see it in the in the balance sheet of the federal government? Where does the money come from for all these black op programs? It comes from this theft. So if why would the CIA create the thing that takes away the CIA? Now, if they did, but it got out of hand where the community controls it and they know it's resilient to anything, how could they stop it anyways? So even if it was created by the CIA, today the CIA has no power over it. Zero.
Who do you think, if you had to take a guess, do you have any suspicion of who made it?
Even if I did, I would never say.
Okay.
And the reason I would never say is have you ever read the Cypherpunk Manifesto?
I have not.
So read the Cypherpunk Manifesto, and
Okay.
it might say privacy, 19, 20 times through the Cypherpunk Manifesto. But essentially what we're talking about is in a digital world moving faster and faster in exponential technology, unless you had privacy, you were sitting duck of the state as more and more people went into this digital panopticon. And so Satoshi today, and this is why I just mentioned that specifically, and why privacy is being built on top of Bitcoin in different layers, like Fediment and such. If Satoshi he could be walking around with us today with more power than most governments.
Mm-hmm.
And how does he have that power? Not through money, not through force, through privacy. And so privacy is going to be critical in the world we're heading into. And not privacy because you're going to do bad things. Privacy because in a free market, you deserve to be able to spend the money that you want on the things that you want and live in a world of abundance without a control system trying to monitor your every move. That's why privacy is going to be important. And so even if I knew, I would never say. I think it's and if you go back to the mailing list, and as Bitcoin was coming into existence, from all of the tries before it. So if you look at the history before Bitcoin and Bcash and Chamonix Cash and all of these things that tried, failed, fails, a lot of people on that on that mailing list met untimely deaths. Like if you did an insurance, if you said, is this number of people in this small group of people, would they meet this many deaths? The answer would be no, right? And so what that means is as Bitcoin was emerging and a bunch of these people were fighting against state control, then there would be a lot of power trying to stop that. And I think that's still true today.
Hey, you made it to the end of the clip. That means you're probably enjoying this. And if so, just know that you can catch us live every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to see the full version of this episode, you can click the link in the description down below. Otherwise, YouTube thinks that you will enjoy this next.